And thank you for coming to my channel. If you can, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. And also, too, if you can, please hit that bell icon to get notifications on my new shows. Also, too, if you can, please keep a lookout for my show that I have with me and my boy Jeff. It's called The Blue Steel Show. At the end of this rant, you'll definitely see a link to where you can link to our newest shows that we have from Blue Steel. All right, but let's get straight into it. Oh man, what a night for the NBA because KD went off and prevailed and pulled off a Herculean performance to help the Nets go up 3-2 in the series with the Bucks with a score of 114 to 108. Oh man, when I mean Herculean, 49, 17, and 10. I said it. 49, 17, and 10. A triple double tonight. Oh man, KD was just amazing. Listen. I had the show with my boy Jeff, like I stated, Blue Steel Show. Um, Please, if you can, go check that out because in that show, I pretty much let it be known this is the type of performance that he's gonna have to have. He's got to have 40 or 50 points tonight, and that is what he did. He pretty much put the team on his back and carried them in the fourth quarter and showed the world why he is the best player in the world. Um, it was just an unbelievable performance, man. He just was hitting shots after shots. He couldn't be stopped. He did whatever he wanted, as we know KD does. I mean, he's done this before. We've seen these type of performances. Of course, not him having, this is probably one of his best performances ever. But when he goes on these hot streaks where he could just hit shots and he just feels like he can't miss. Listen, he's 7 feet. You know what I mean? He has dribble, he has skills, he has the bounce. He could pull from deep. He could do it all. You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised, but this is what they needed. They needed this type of performance. James Harden did come out and play. He pulled off. He pulled off. He tried to pretty much show that he wanted to be there to support his team. Considering Kyrie was down, he tried to do the best he could. He obviously wasn't 100%, but just him being out there, pretty much, was like I don't. He pretty much was a decoy in a sense, to where you got to respect him because he's an All NBA player, perennial All Star, MVP player. So you got to respect that. But he wasn't 100%, so it was just up to KD in the fourth quarter to just do what he does, man. Pretty much put them on his back and take him to the promised land and help them go up 3-2. He got great contribution from Jeff Green, who had I think he had about 25 points. 6 for 6 for three. No, 6 for 7, I think, from three. He played big tonight for them. Played big minutes, and just came up with some key plays. They came down the stretch. Great defensively. But I mean, they had some great stops at the end. But really, it just came down to KD, man. He just made big shots after big shot after big shot. He was explosive tonight. I'm kind of at a loss for words because I'm just sitting there watching the game. This is exactly why we love the NBA. And once again, I want to stress this. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm orange and blue all day, man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But you got to take your hat off to the guy, man. Even though he's with that team across the river. Hey, look, man. What can you say? To me, he's the best player in the world. When he pretty much locks in and he pretty much knows it, and he pretty much goes out there and puts up a great performance like this. This is just pretty much solidifies who he is in the league. We kind of wanted to see how he would be coming back from the Achilles, but he has not lost a step, man. And he pretty much showed tonight why he is the best player in the world. I mean, Giannis couldn't really do anything with him. Anybody couldn't do anything with him. Even P.J. Tucker tried the same little tricks he was doing back in Milwaukee. It didn't work. It didn't work because KD showed that, listen, when I'm locked in, I can do what I want. You know what I mean? The winner tonight, believe it or not, the winner tonight is the NBA. This is exactly what they wanted, and this is exactly a kind of like a great rebound. How can I say? Coming back from the bubble. The bubble was a great experience because people showed they still miss basketball, even though they couldn't go to the games. But now, with the playoffs being the way it is, and people starting to come back into the arenas, and this being the only game of the night, and KD doing what he did, oh man, it just makes you excited about what the what the rest of the playoffs is going to be like, man. They go up 3-2, but this is kind of a scary time too because they still got to go back to Milwaukee. But what this does, them winning 3-2, it pretty much makes it to where if Milwaukee wins, it pretty much goes to 7 games. And they'll come back here to Brooklyn, to where Nets have shown that they play better at home than on the road. Hopefully, it gives it time to where Kyrie can possibly come back later on in the week and play. I doubt it. I don't think Kyrie comes back for the rest of the series, and like I said before, I don't think he comes back for the playoffs. I think that it was a pretty bad high ankle sprain, and this is something that can have him out for a couple of months. I mean, that's how bad them ankle sprains can get. Hopefully, this can help James Harden get better with his hamstring, but he was maybe 60% tonight. He just wasn't. He just didn't seem like the same James Harden. So hopefully, this can help him because I think he's going to probably wind up playing next game also. But I don't know. Hopefully, KD can carry his team again. But he's going to need another performance like this. He just is. Could he do it? I think he can. If he's the best player in the world, I think he can. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough, especially going back to Milwaukee. But hey, what KD has proven is that, if they need him to step up and hit big shots and do what he did tonight, he could do it. But this is an amazing performance by him. Amazing. And it's very exciting, very exciting. The league, oh man, it was just great tonight. It was great tonight watching it, and you couldn't take your eyes off it. You just couldn't. It was a lot of momentum swings, and you didn't know what was gonna happen. But the biggest play to me was when he got the ball. It was about 54 seconds left. They were up by one, and he hit that three. Oh man, that was like a dagger. You know what I mean? It was from deep, a couple of feet behind the 3-point line. Oh man, KD was electric tonight. But yeah, and the Nets go up 3-2. So listen, I hope you guys enjoyed my rant tonight. It's late, but I had to get it in, man. I had to get this in because this was just an amazing night for the NBA, an amazing night for basketball, and it was just awesome. KD pulling off that triple-double. And yeah, so now the game swings back to Milwaukee, see if the Bucks can get back on track and even the series to make it 3-3 to where we have to come back to Brooklyn at the end of the week to end it off in Game 7. So we'll see what happens. All right, well, listen, guys, thanks for coming by. Once again, please hit that like, share, subscribe button, and also, too, hit that bell icon for notifications about my new shows. Also, too, please leave comments for your likes, dislikes about the channel, things that you kind of want to debate me with in regards to what my rant was about tonight. Also, too, please keep a lookout for me and my boy Jeff's show, The Blue Steel Show. Like I said, there should be an icon up here, actually now, coming on now, to where you guys can click on and pretty much check, keep a lookout and see some of our shows. All right? Appreciate you guys coming by. All right? Enjoy your night. Peace.